And here we go, WXC fight fans. The following contest is your main event of the evening. Being brought to you by Cheap Travel, Bazzi's Limousine Service, Empower.tv, HelpWantedStartNow.com, and Deja Vu Ypsilanti. Scheduled for 3 rounds in the flyweight division. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to throw down. This is your main event of the evening. Introducing your fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks trimmed in gray. Standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, he weighed in at 126 pounds. He's a karate specialist representing Revolution MMA. He comes to the WXC cage undefeated with a record of 5 wins and no losses, with 3 of those big wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Spartanburg, South Carolina, here is brother of UFC veteran Justin Scoggins. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jared Psycho Scoggins. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the red trunks trimmed in black. Standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, he weighed in at 126 pounds. He's a freestyle mixed martial artist representing Michigan Top Team. He comes to the cage with a record of 5 wins and only 1 loss. Fighting out of and representing the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Jesse Bazzi. Referee Van Swerden with main event fight instruction.
Okay guys, this is the main event. We've been over the rules. Do I have any questions from the blue corner? Any from the red corner? Touch gloves here and come out fighting.
Ladies and gentlemen, this WXC main event will be decided in 3 rounds or less. Referee Van Swerden.
Here we go, Bazzi, Scoggins.
Big fight, man.
It's a game changer for Bazzi right here, though.
Yeah.
And he's been working for months and years and everything else.
Yeah, this is, you know, the tricky thing about fighting Jared is you can look at his stance and see how unorthodox that is. And, you know, having that karate and then mixing that with wrestling is always tricky.
But don't they have a wrestling background as well?
Yeah, that's what I said, karate and wrestling. Nice job breaking that. Good job,
Jesse using that Kimura grip to skate.
Yep. He's out now. Now he's going to swing through and come out. You know, nice way over to a wizard.
Scoggins is a strong flyweight, man.
Yeah, he is.
2 on 1, 2 on 1. Break the grip, break the grip. Underhook on the left. Underhook
Yeah, the left underhook is there. Oh, nice way to fish him up.
Beautiful
Good
takedown defense
job.
against the cage by Bazzi.
That's a
Bazzi,
moral victory, if nothing else.
If
just
anything,
to stop that.
If anything has evolved, if what has evolved most probably about Bazzi is his grappling, man.
Yeah,
He was also a scrappy kid, you know, but he developed and put in the time to develop the grappling. And
Yeah, he was an opportunistic submission guy, but he didn't really have the takedown defense at all that he has now. That was very impressive.
Scoggins keeping the pressure against the cage.
See, this is that
That
fight.
open karate stance.
Yeah, it's tricky to fight because you gotta, and you start second guessing yourself.
Bazzi's gonna look to try to find his range. One thing about him is he fights. You know, you rarely see him flustered in the cage, man. He's patient,
he's calm, collected.
very cerebral as a fighter, truthfully.
Yeah, he really is. I remember even with Malcolm, that was a really impressive way he fought Malcolm as well. Great takedown defense. This coming from a, you know, look at that. He shook off a second shot. Again, this is one of the things that people don't understand. it really sends a message to your opponent when you stuff that takedown again.
But the thing is, where he came from, it's the most, like, I'm sitting there looking like crazy.
Yeah, no.
Like, I haven't said a word yet, but I'm like, wait a minute. This is Jesse Bazzi. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm thinking of Jesse Bazzi 3 or 4 years ago. I'm like, wait a minute.
No, he's grown so he's grown considerably.
Yeah, he's
And then
just a
I've been
different
saying
cat.
for years, I said, listen, Jesse Bazzi is the most improved fighter possible.
Nice takedown by
keeps going.
Scoggins.
Yeah, Scoggins is definitely leading the way with this pressure. And, you know, Jesse's going to have to figure out a way to solve the puzzle. But again, cerebral, taking his time, not rushing, not making dumb decisions, listening to his coaches.
And we're back standing. Scoggins doing a great job of just maintaining that constant pressure.
Yeah, it's that wrestling pedigree, man.
Is this a 5-round fight?
I think it's 3. We're not a championship.
You know, sometimes they do a main event.
Main event, yeah.
It's
I
not
wish.
UFC, brother. It's not UFC.
Nice takedown defense again. You know,
But the thing is, despite the takedown defense, it's Scoggins that's
yeah, still dictating.
exactly. He's the one exerting the offense, and Bazzi's going to try to, in the second round, get his hands loose and maintain some distance and try to prevent Scoggins from smothering him against the cage like he's done in this first round.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a Leroy Johnson type of victory where you're pushing and squeezing up against the fence. And
There's a lot of Leroy.
no, but I'm saying that's he's really good at that.
I love Leroy.
I love Leroy too, but this is how he wins a lot of fights. That constant pressure pushing you up against the fence.
That's got for my son. We're talking about Leroy.
Be interesting to see because, you know, being in this clinch,
Yeah,
Vance has let him work here a while, and if the fight continues to kind of play out in this particular platform, how long will Vance allow them to kind of play this back and forth chess game in the clinch?
it's active. It's very active. That's hard to break up, man.
Scoggins doing a great job of using his
That's
head.
prying. That's 1 round in the books. That's 1 round for Jared, right?
I'd say so. Controlling. So, yeah, I got to say that's a Scoggins round. He controlled the cage.
Everybody make some noise for our beautiful
Bazzi's going to have to prevent Scoggins from effectively closing that distance because that's exactly where he wants to be, smothering Bazzi, eventually dragging him to the ground, working that wrestling / jiu-jitsu pedigree, but he also has options standing up because, like we said, with a karate background as well, a dynamic as a fighter.
Yeah, it's tricky to fight, especially that combination, man. Karate and wrestling, so you have the distance and you have the closing the gap.
Yeah, in and out.
It's one of them places as a referee, man, take a damn point if they don't.
And Fisher kind of said jokingly to Harper, said, "You're milking the damn clock."
Yeah. Oh, Harper knew exactly what he was doing.
Here we go, Southgate, make some noise, round 2.
Bazzi switching to that orthodox stance for a second, but
Yeah, I think he's trying to find an angle to get in. Not easy. Nice, there we go, loosening up those hands.
that's the thing about those kicks.
Yeah. Still stuffed that takedown so far.
But he's been getting smothered here.
Yeah.
And if
Nice knees right now.
Yeah, Jesse fighting like hell to try to get off the cage and create some distance.
It's hard. It's a lot of work to work your way out. That getting your back off of that cage. It ain't no joke, that's for sure.
Especially against a strong wrestler. be interesting to see, like I said, you know, as they continue to grind this out, how long does Vance allow them to play this game out in the clinch?
I think as long as they stay active, he will. That's what we've seen so far. Right now, it's a little bit more of a stall than what we've seen, but I don't even see him talking to them. And usually he'll warn them at least a couple of times saying, hey, if you guys don't work, I'll break it up. But right now, he's been... So again, a victory right there for Jesse, getting back out.
Get busy. Do something.
May throw that jab out.
Yeah, you got to watch for the uppercut because he's looking to shoot again.
Jared's not worried about nothing with Jesse. He has to give him something respect. Something. You guys agree, or am I just talking to myself? I don't know.
What's up?
Am I in now?
Oh. No, he's definitely got to give him something to respect.
Yeah, I agree. Nice.
Part of it is just finding the distance because it looks like he's a bit uncomfortable.
Well, he knows every time he crashes, there's a takedown attempt. So that's what he's got to account for.
Fade to knee, fade to back knee, fade to back knee. I tell all my fighters that. Fade to back knee. It doesn't mean nothing. I'm not going to throw it, but feint it.
Feints go a long way. Jesse digging for a guillotine potentially. And this is what we're talking about, man. Bazzi's wrestling has gotten so good, but I don't know necessarily he wants to play this game.
Yeah, this is there's
maybe throw some knees to the shoulder.
No. He needs to check block and back up. Back up.
Looks like he might try to shoot for that guillotine.
No, you don't have it. He's good. He's good. Like right now, Jared knows where he's at. He's not.
Bazzi with the guillotine.
I remember him finishing those.
Big knee.
Oh, nice. Again.
Throw the knee.
Oh, Scoggins with a nice shot off the exchange.
Wow, trouble there.
Now Bazzi's on top. He's got about a minute and a half to work.
Yeah, but I'll say he's winning this round, and that's the turn of events.
And one thing is, Bazzi is not an easy guy to catch. Malcolm Gordon caught him, but I can't remember prior to that the last time he's been caught with a submission.
Telling him to pass. It's right, good advice. That guard is open. Pass it to your left. It's there all day.
Yeah, Scoggins doing a great job of controlling Jesse right now from within his guard.
Yeah, Bazzi, there we go. He's coming around and through for half guard, but
he's got good shoulder pressure.
Yeah.
Bazzi's going to either look to threaten that Kimura and pass, knee cut potentially.
Yeah, he could almost go straight through there.
Yeah, he can knee cut, but
not easy, but yeah.
If you had the right underhook, you can knee cut to the left.
Yeah, and here's the beauty of this. You know, we're gonna likely be at a tied fight going into the third and final round because there's no way I'd see him. Jesse's definitely winning this round.
Yeah, he control. I think we got this one apiece.
That's what I have. I got him one apiece going into the final. And Jesse's looking confident right now, breathing good.
Boys, okay, we gotta fight your main event. Who's it gonna be, Southgate? Is it gonna be Scoggins? Is it gonna be Bazzi?
See the replay.
Yeah.
That left hand.
That stuff.
And then he, initially, I knew he was digging for that guillotine.
Smart not to go for it, though.
Not initially, no. He ran him eventually against the cage.
Seconds out. Southgate, Michigan, make some noise. This is the third and final round in your
Third and final round, and we're at a tied fight the way I see it, although I'm not an official scorekeeper. But this last round is going to be probably going to decide the fight.
Yeah, neither guy really. This has been who's been controlling where the fight has been taking place rather than any damage really accumulating.
Yep.
It's been a bit of a chess match. But that sometimes that happens when you have two guys that are so evenly matched up.
Yeah, it's a great matchup. Mike Bettinelli, hats off to this matchup. Heck of a matchup.
Nice inside chopping leg kick by Scoggins. Nice counter right through the jab after catching the kick.
One of the things I really like about Jesse is he doesn't give up that space that he's earned. He stays and holds it.
Coach Fisher screaming no kicks. He doesn't like.
I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. Box your way to a victory here and counter grapple. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. Fisher doesn't even want him shooting a takedown.
Oh,
but he's
wow.
connected the hands and
Oh.
Scoggins digging for the guillotine. Bazzi passing though, so he's in a good spot.
Really smart move right there too. Especially because he could have been trouble.
Beautiful.
Remember you said cerebral?
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
where you saw that.
And the thing is that he's just comfortable, man. Scoggins with only one arm. He's not going to be able to, he's trying to go out the back door.
Yeah.
And now we got a beautiful north-south.
Yeah.
And with 3.5 minutes, Bazzi's in a great spot.
Yeah, this is, last time around we were here, he controlled everything, and this is going to get interesting at this point because you know this is an upset if Jesse wins, even though he came in last. That was, you know, we're talking 5-0, 3 finishes, brother in the UFC.
Yeah, Scoggins going to look to either wall walk, but Jesse did a great job taking him off the wall.
Pull him right out.
Scoggins is going to eventually look to try to either wall walk or potentially frame inside and invert to get back to guard. Bazzi got some potentially a north-south choke here.
I don't think he's looking
He's
for
going for the Kimura, actually.
Yep. And that gave him side, and now he's looking to isolate that head arm even.
He's got great shoulder pressure. And just out-grappling Scoggins right now. And man, I told you, the most improved element of Jesse Bazzi's game has been his grappling.
Yeah, and especially his top-down grappling. He's been an opportunistic submission guy.
The ability to control.
That's not been his game. And look at this.
And again, he's going to shoot for that guillotine.
Yeah, and he has a nasty guillotine against the fence if he gets the opportunity.
But Scoggins back up, man, and Scoggins got to work.
Yep, and this is not where Jesse wants to be either. He's right now had the advantage of this round, and he's got it maintained, and now he cannot lose the last half of this round.
Yeah, man, a lot of the fight has been won and lost in these tight clinch situations.
Very small margin of error, that's for sure. Man, he's done a great job nullifying. Whoa, wow, how about that? I don't think the audience gets that. That's impressive as hell.
Yeah, the nuance of that is beautiful.
Yeah.
For those that can appreciate it.
Oh, not. He's gonna regret that move. A minute to go. Great advice, Fisher. 2-on-1, break that grip. And that.
Oh!
Wow! That hurt me.
Almost snapped Scoggins' arm there.
Oh,
he still got the control.
Yeah, he
if I'm
still has
mistaken.
it. And he's straddling right now. He can finish this.
Yeah,
he's lost the arm.
He lost the arm. He's got 40 seconds left.
Yeah, I think he can ride this out to a victory. I would say maintain top position.
And not the most impressive in terms of the damage that is done, but to outposition, outwork, outcontrol a guy the level of Jared Scoggins is a feather in the cap and a true testament to the type of fighter that Jesse Bazzi has become.
Yeah, I mean, Jesse, this is a humongous, and I don't see how you could give it any other way.
And then he did it by grappling.
I know, how about that?
Beautiful performance by Bazzi. I think we got a 28-27
That's what I
victory
see,
for
man.
Jesse Bazzi. And
I gotta drive. Wow, what a fight. Not the way I expected this fight
No,
to be.
it was a grappling match largely.
Yeah, it was.
And if you would have told me at the beginning of the fight that, hey, this fight was going to be won in the grappling aspect, I would have said, I think Jesse lost.
Yeah.
But, hats
Unless
off
it was
to
an
him.
opportunistic submission, yeah. I would agree.
Yeah, typically Jesse has, clipped the guy,
Yep.
and the guy in desperation shot a shot. When we saw him fight Humphrey,
Yeah,
shot from a poor position, and
yeah.
Jesse capitalized. This was him out grappling what is a grappler.
Dominant position out grappling. Crazy. I'm really impressed. This is a hell of a showing, that's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget immediately following this.
Beers and things. I get it. What happened?
Jesse won a decision.
Wow, this is, whoever didn't take Jesse serious before today, you just have to now.
WXC fans, let's have a big round of applause for your main event fighters tonight. After 3 rounds of professional mixed martial arts, the judges' scorecards read as follows. Judge Lafrate scores the contest 29-28. Judge Steckel scores the contest 29-28. And Judge Gallo scores the contest 29-28. All for your winner by unanimous decision. Jesse Bazzi! Wow. There's a delivery for you, huh? Had you all waiting, gasping. Take that picture, champ. Jesse Bazzi, center cage with the promoters. I just gave it to F. Holder. All right, everybody get in there for a picture and then we'll talk to him. Get in that Michigan top team picture, baby. We got Crookshank, we got Fisher, we got Stamen, Murray, Bazzi, all in the building. Al Shatri, everybody's in the building. Michigan top team, that's right. Look at that camera. Yeah, what he said. All right, is that it? There we got the picture. Let's talk to Jesse. All right, Bazzi, my man. Congratulations. You got the win, moving up to 6-1. I knew you could do it, brother. Take a few seconds, use the microphone, look right into those cameras, fight.tv. What do you got to say?
I want to thank all my training partners and coaches for driving me to get this far, always pushing me to be better. And I want to thank all my friends and family who came out to support me. Everybody always shows me a lot of support and a lot of love, and that's what helps me get here too. I want to thank my sponsors, Metro Cal Calibrations, Kendrick Comaine Photography, Endgame. Endgame's a new clothing brand. It's really hot stuff. Exotic Flooring. They do great hardwood flooring work, custom design stuff. Awesome. My management team, Iridium Sports, and New Meat Custom Tees. They always do my shirts. My shirts look great. Everybody's out here in them. Thank you guys for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event winner, from Michigan Top Team, Jesse Bazzi.